Hello everyone. So this is first installment of some videos covering stuff I wanted to start reviewing with you this week. So if you happen to have been one of the students that struggled to log into my Google Meet, remember you gotta use your personal email. Okay, for some reason it's knocking us out of my Google Meet if you use the .net. But anyways, distributed property is one of the things I wanted to review. So let's get started. So I'll go ahead and write down this problem and pause the video as we go along. But anyways, how would you do a problem like this? Again, this is called distributed property. Okay, and what we're going to do is we notice that there's a 7 on the outside of the parentheses. That 7 is multiplying that parentheses. That means anything inside is going to be multiplied by 7. So we're going to do 7 times x. And if I do 7 times x, that's just simply 7x. And then we're going to do 7 times negative 9. And 7 times negative 9, I'm going to use dots for times if that's okay. That's a minus or negative 63. And this is what we would call the simplified form. This is simplified, believe it or not, where we distributed the 7. Oh, let me of course spell that correctly. Simplified. Okay. So, let's try another one. How about this one right here? Well, we know, hopefully, that this 8 is going to times the negative 3x. And if I do 8 times negative 3x, that's negative 24x. And we're going to do 8 times a positive 7. And 8 times a positive 7 is a plus or positive 56. Okay, let's do another one. By the way, always feel free to pause, rewind. That's the advantage of videos, right? You can do that. Take notes. All right? So, for example, on this one right here, I would pause the video, copy that down, try it myself, and then watch me do it. All right, now, guys, this one we have to be a little careful because there is a negative 9 on the outside. So, negative 9 times 4x. Well, negative times a positive is always a negative, right? Negative 36x. And the negative 9 is going to times this minus 12 over here. Well, what happens when you do a negative times another negative or another minus? It becomes a positive, right? And 9 times 12 is 108. So there's our answer. Okay, let's see if I have one more or not. No, I don't. Let me see what I got here. Okay, so anyways, guys, so that hopefully helps you review distributed property. What I wanted to remind you of, and that's one thing that some of you guys know if you had my first class with me, is some of you guys, let's be honest, you're struggling with your times table. 7 times 9, 8 times 3, hopefully you know is 24. But what about 8 times 7? 9 times 4. Some of you will make a mistake and do like 32 or something like that, right? Well, 9 times 4 is 36. And of course, 9 times 12 is 108. But my whole point is, if you're struggling with your multiplication, that's why I need you to get a calculator. And use it every day. On any quiz, any test, any homework assignment, you will use a calculator now. Okay? We are not going to spend time missing problems because we're struggling with negatives or we get lost in these larger multiplication numbers. Okay? But here is a picture of the calculator, one of my favorites. Again, you don't have to get this one, but I showed some of you yesterday. If you go on Amazon, you can just search FX300MS and you'll get the same calculator I got. I recommend again this one, and I just like it a lot, bottom line. But remember, you're looking for the parentheses. You're looking for sine, cosine, tangent. You're looking for the negative button, okay? What's cool about this one, it has its own fraction button. That's what you're looking for. But I recommend, why not use Amazon so you don't even have to go out shopping physically anywhere. But again, it's up to you. But you need to get a scientific calculator. It doesn't have to be this one. Okay, guys, so that's the end of that video. I went over a little bit longer just because I was talking about calculators. But hopefully I'll see you in class soon. And this should help, again, you guys review what we did last time and make up if you happen to miss a class. See you around.